I guess you could say this is an update video if you really want to call it that. Before I really get into it, I have to address something right quick. Uh, Many people don't really understand how my petty Pendergrass videos work. Um, just because this woman is getting what seemingly is a slap on the wrist, which I think is probation, doesn't mean she's going to get that theme. And how those videos work, it has to be a serious loss of something, like a loss of equity, a loss of personal economy, basically meaning funds, a loss of a job, or some serious jail time behind something that they've done to wrong someone that we care about. Her getting probation is not nearly even something that's qualifiable. Now, no, that's not even a word. Qualifying to get that petty Pendergrass production. Why do you think I didn't do one on Pamela Taylor? She only got 10 months probation. 10 months in jail. That's nothing. Her punishment did not fit the crime. If she got 10 years, then yeah, she would have definitely got the petty Pendergrass production. But this woman's not even getting any jail time for what she did. She's not really getting any true consequence behind her actions. Let me see, what is Susan Westwood actually getting for what she did? If y'all don't remember who Susan Westwood is, she was the chick that claimed that she was so good looking, probably to a zombie, but to anyone with a good eye, nah. But she was the one that was that a few months ago, not even a year ago, had threatened these black sisters in this parking lot of an apartment complex and saying all kinds of obscene and racist things and talking about how good she looked and everything like that. And when she said that, I said, yeah, she's got to be trolling, because no one in their right mind would ever think that this woman looked good. But let's see here. I'm trying to find out, what is her punishment? Like, what did she get? Oh yeah, she was sentenced to 1 year of unsupervised probation after pleading guilty to charges of misuse of the 911 system and 2 counts of simple assault. I will say this though, it's because of her doing stuff like this, which is why Oregon implemented that new bill that basically made it illegal for them to do stuff like this. But even that bill is not that extreme because of 2 things. One, you have to actually prove that these individuals are being racist towards you, which means you have to record it, which is actually not that hard to do. But the other part is they're only going to be fined like $250. Who, unless they're a straight up bum, doesn't have $250? Now, if they had made like Lisa has said in her video, if they made the fine $1,000, then it would make them think twice, because that's a little bit more, and that's a little bit more heavy hitting depending on the person who did it. So now y'all understand why I did not give the petty Pendergrass production to not her, but even to Pamela Taylor, because their punishments wasn't severe. I mean, she got 10 months in jail, punishment didn't fit the crime. This woman's getting 1 year of unsupervised probation. That means she doesn't have anyone coming to check on her periodically. She just has to follow whatever the rules are under her probation, and she doesn't have to have anyone hovering over her like a hawk. So that's not really a true punishment in my eyes. Like I said, if she had got like some jail time behind it, then yeah, she would get it. If Pamela Taylor had got real jail time where the punishment meant the crime, then yeah, she would have got it too. But just giving it out there all willingly is nothing. That's why do you think when I did the petty Pendergrass production on the $650,000 bill one, that's because it was a loss. Unfortunately, it came most likely at the head of the taxpayers, but it was a loss nonetheless, and it was a failed protest for the Klan members, because only 9 members showed up, which was based on the math that was done in the comments around $70,000 per head. So they lost $650,000 on 9 idiots. That's why I did that. For 2 reasons: loss of funds, and because it was a failed so-called rally. So now y'all kind of understand what I mean when I do these. I just don't give them all out just because this right here is insignificant, because it's not a real punishment. But I hope now y'all understand how it works. But y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.